How many of you have ever been afraid? Yes, I have been afraid. Not talking about anything Amazon FBA wise. What are you most afraid of? For me, I can handle spiders, I can handle ants, I can handle any type of bug, wasps, bees. But when it comes to cockroaches, I turn into a little girl. I am so scared of cockroaches, and I am so glad that at the house I currently live in, I have not seen a cockroach once, and it's been awesome. But when it comes to your Amazon business, there are some certain fears that you might be facing that are holding you back. And some people might not even think about it, because, I mean, who wants to think about what they're afraid of? Most people don't want to focus on the things that they're afraid of. They'd rather just ignore it, focus on what they are, secure in, where they feel safe. But unfortunately, most of our growth in life does not come in safe places. Most of our growth in life and business comes when we go out on the ledge, take risks, and do things that are a little scary. Now, fear is important. I mean, fear is a God-given response to danger. And, we need to understand when things are dangerous so that we can run away and protect ourselves from life-threatening dangers. But a lot of times, we sometimes run away from things that are not life-threatening. And not, even threatening emotionally. We run away from things because it's not safe. And so my wife and I, we started on the blog today a new series about overcoming your Amazon FBA fears. In our new blog series, we're going to have a different blog post covering different fears, trying to help you, overcome these fears. And how we're going to be doing it, we're going to be focusing on four things, 4 ways to overcome your Amazon FBA fears. And the first way is to replace your fear with truth. A lot of times, when we are fearful of something, it's mostly because it's unknown. We don't know enough about it, or the information that we have about it is incorrect. And you have to make sure that you learn as much as you can, replace your fears with truth, arm yourself with what you need to do. I've heard, a lot of you know that I like acronyms, and acronym for fear that I've heard before is false evidence appearing real. It's not true. Fear often, the feeling of fear often is that's lying to us. It's not really something we need to be afraid of. It's just an obstacle that needs to be overcome. So step number 1, replacing fear with truth. Step number 2 is take action. A lot of times we get the knowledge, but we never follow through with the knowledge. Take action, put feet to your knowledge, and try things out. If you are scared of trying to talk to a store manager about trying to get, an extra percentage off your full cart of clearance items, and you're scared, just try it. They're not going to kick you out of the store. They're not going to kill you. They're not going to, tell you can never come back again. The worst that they could say is no. And I know for a lot of people that no is scary. They don't like the rejection, but they're not rejecting you. They're rejecting your offer. So that's something to remember. And so just take action. Find a store manager. Say, hey, I see all these clearance. You've got like a whole aisle full of clearance stuff. If I filled up another basket, would you take, 50% off of the clearance stuff on top of what it already is? And they could say no. They might come back and say, no, not 50, but 25. Yet that's still a win. So, and even if they say no, it's not, it's not the end of the world, because there are a million other stores and a million other store managers. I've been told no more than I've been told yes, but I keep asking because of those yeses. Number 3 is assess the outcome. See how things went. Figure out what went wrong. Maybe you talked to the wrong person. Maybe you talked to one of the, Walmart employees when you needed to talk to a Walmart manager. Maybe you asked for too much of a percentage off. Maybe, I remember one time I had a full cart. I was at Target. I had a cart full of toys, clearance toys, and I asked a store manager for a discount, and they said no. And I realized later, I'm like, it's already in my cart. I'm not going to put it back. I'm still going to buy it. Instead, if I would have gone up to the manager and pointed to a shelf and said, hey, if I took all those items right over here, cleared out this shelf for you so you'd have more space for other stuff, you know, could we make a deal? I'm not 100% sure if that's why he said no, but at least the thought entered my brain, and it's something I can take into my next negotiation when I'm trying to talk to a store manager asking for a discount. So assess the outcome. And finally, the fourth step is to grow. You know, take steps forward, become a stronger person, become a person who becomes more confident. You know, so a lot of people ask me, and I've heard conversations about, how do you gain confidence in this business? I'm just not confident in my sourcing ability. I'm not confident in how to, you know, ask store managers for a deal. I'm not confident if I'm making the right decisions. How do you get confidence? And I remember someone saying to me, well, when you have confidence in another person, why is that? And I was like, well, it's because you trust the person, they follow through with what they say they're going to do, and, you know, they're someone that you can rely on. And I'm like, okay, well, that goes the same way with having confidence in yourself. You need to make a decision to ask a store manager for a discount. You need to make a decision for what you're going to do and follow through with it. Be true to yourself, follow through, and make those decisions. And the more you do, the more experience that you have, the more confidence that you'll get. So replacing the fear with truth, and then taking action, assessing the outcome, and then growing are the 4 steps that we're going to try to take you through as many of the different Amazon fears. We're going to be doing blog posts on being suspended from Amazon, fear of selling used items, fear of oversized items, fear of haggling, you know, all sorts of different types of fears. We'll be talking about a lot of those fears in this series, and you can find that series. Fear of cockroaches is not going to be in the blog post. Maybe I'll do a special podcast about that, or a Periscope about that, and we can go find an old deserted garage with a lot of cardboard and stuff that cockroaches live in. Anyway, but if you want to know more about this blog series, fulltimefba.com. You can subscribe. We'll be talking about all these fears, trying to do my best to help you replace these fears with truth, give you the tools that you need, the exercises that you need to follow through with to overcome them, and to help you gain the confidence to make better decisions and grow in your business. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, it'd be awesome if you gave me a little thumbs up below. And if you have a comment or a question, you can leave that below too. I'd like to keep the discussion going in the comments about that. If you have anything you want to add, anything you want to ask, you can do that in the comments below. Also below in the description, there you will find links that I talked about during this video, and you can check that out in the description below, and it will take you right where you want to go. And you know what? If you'd like to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, be sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you get all of the free Amazon FBA video training that I will be uploading often. And if you want to learn more about how to make a full-time income, only spending part-time hours with Amazon FBA, come on over to the website, fulltimefba.com. Subscribe, you'll get some free PDF downloads that will help your Amazon FBA business become a little easier. I want to help you make a full-time income with only part-time hours on Amazon FBA, and I will see you soon. Bye.